Welcome back to the Youth Academy Road to Glory. Today we face our biggest test in Europe yet. So far we've only had one test, and that was an underpowered Polish side. Now it's time to go and play in front of the yellow wall. Slightly different task. With Dortmund away today to start, we then follow that up with games against Leeds in the Premier League, which will probably sim, and then Manchester United away and AC Milan at home. So just, you know, you run-of-the-mill, straightforward Road to Glory style episode, really. Can you believe we're here already in only our third year in the Premier League? Borussia Dortmund versus AFC Chesnoid on the way next, and I'm very intrigued to see how good Dortmund are at this stage of a save. Do drop the video a like, do subscribe, and let's go to Germany. Gregor Kobel in goal for Borussia Dortmund. They have Martin Odegaard in there at 89 rated. They've got Alexander Isak up top. We've got an 89 rated Barella. Fagioli, Rico Lewis makes his European debut for them at left back. Gabriel in there as well. It's quite good. But here we are away from home. We've managed Borussia Dortmund this year on the channel in the Glory Hunter. Now it's time to come back to Signal Iduna Park. Cooper into... Oh my God. They're missing two men through suspension, Dortmund, and you might have just seen why. They've got Jose Gaya, the left-back, and they've got a centre-back who's 84 rated, who's actually their second highest rated centre-back. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he's also suspended. He's still down her out there off the pitch. Ref, do you mind? My guy's actually dying. Can we just acknowledge the fact he's still dead, ref? It's not stopping play, maybe because he's not on the pitch. He's actually... Ref, look! Ref, hello! Ref, he's dead. Fine, I'll just go and bloody score and we'll stop the game, shall we? We'll look for Nacho Salinas in the middle. Well, not the best of starts so far with this alternative purple and yellow and grey kit. I do like it, but so far, all we've done is have a man murdered. Into the box. Stopped by Francisco. Well, this is a bit back and forth, isn't it? No, you don't. You went for me again! You've already murdered one man! Stop trying to kill me! Hamid Traore into Rico Lewis. Hamid Traore again. Did pick up a yellow card for murdering my right back. Good save by Ruben Richardson to deny Borussia Dortmund the opening goal of the game. Slightly off-putting that my goalkeeper's wearing basically the same kit as the Dortmund players, so that's going to be interesting. But so far, neither side really coming that close to a goal, but Dortmund is certainly turning the power up and looking to go into overdrive, up a couple of gears and take themselves the lead. They drew 0-0 with AC Milan on the opening day, so we topped the group actually after one match day. The way this game has been going so far, I'm not so sure we'll top the group come the end of the day. Ref. A yellow card for Alexander Isak as well. Who's their manager? And why has he sent his team out to try and kill me? I don't understand Borussia Dortmund's playstyle or game plan here, but at the minute, it's got me running scared in most scenarios. My players are slightly concerned that at any given moment, they might get taken out, wiped out, straight up murdered on a football pitch. Murder on Zidane's floor. Molina. Run then, Alex. Come on, Fleming. Get your toes in there. Nicolo Barella. Heavily linked with Newcastle in real life now, Nicolo Barella. That'd be a hell of a signing for them. And a statement of intent for the Premier League. Oh, that was dead. Straight to Hamid Traore, who's been at the heart of everything, be that positive or negative, for Borussia Dortmund so far today. Rico Lewis runs straight into Sofiane Sissoko, but still they come forward. And still it's bloody Hamid Traore, shouldn't be on the pitch. I guarantee he gets a goal or an assist today. Odegaard, beautifully done. And the vision is superb from Nicolo Barella. And Borussia Dortmund lead by a goal to 0 through Alexander Isak, who did some murdering of his own earlier on. Well in, Patrick. Well done, Patrick. No, not so well done by Salah. Odegaard, lovely flick. Barella, Isak, well blocked by Romero. Martinez can't quite believe it, the right back, but, I mean, come on, mate. That was never going to go in from there first time like that, was it? Molina will take the corner himself. Out to him goes Nicolo Barella. Here's Molina again. Stop it, Borussia. Please. Oh, the back heel is gorgeous. Martinez again. Molina. Martinez. Erdegaard. Stop it! I can't cope. Former Arsenal man to former Arsenal man. And Merton Erdegaard gives Gabriel the ball this time. And we're 2-0 down. How are you supposed to cope with that? Down the line. Oh, what a cross. Well done, Richardson. Jeez Louise. Starting to get the feeling we might not be cut out for Champions League football. Oh, okay, I've done some murdering on my own now. And Tom Edwards is going to get sent off for that, isn't he? Ah, no. Yeah, back pocket. No, straight to the front pocket is where the red card is. And Tom Edwards, well, for all of my... unfortunately, it's me that gets... Well, yeah, rightly so. It's me that gets the red card. Oh, man. I don't think we're cut out for Champions League football. Not yet. Oh, stop it, Alexander. We're down to 10. They should be down to 9. But it's 2-0, and that's the only stat that matters. Squeezes it to Salah. And Alex Salah looking to get away. Not space to do it, though. Salinas. Salinas! Oh! That sums my day up. Wide, no goal back. Erdegaard. Nice interception. Still falls for them. Step to play Isak offside, and they can reset his positioning. And they still get a third goal because Erdegaard arrives just at the right time. Yeah. We've been absolutely battered here. Not even close to a contest. We're going to lose by 3-0. Big result for Dortmund. The yellow wall is literally bouncing. And we are, well, thankfully, still got 4 games left to try and continue to get through in the Champions League. Zagreb Lubin lose again, this time to AC Milan. So Dortmund will be top of the group with 4. AC Milan will be second in the group with 4. I'll be third in the group with 3. Leeds United at home this time. They've got Drama, Eric, Minjay and Sergio Gomez at the back. Rocker and Bate sat behind O'Reilly at cam. Alanga on one side, Yusuf Musa on the other, and Joshua Zirkzee at striker. Certainly, especially at home, a winnable game this. And if we play to the best of our abilities, which we certainly didn't do against Dortmund, then we will get that win. And certainly we're dominating these opening stages. How was that bobbled free to Joshua Zirkzee there then? That must have come off a defender because he was definitely offside. Leeds take a surprise 1-0 lead here. And our season at the minute, that started so promisingly, is looking a little bit shaky at the moment with some really difficult games on the horizon against basically all of the big 6 over the next couple of months. These are the sort of games we need to be winning. These are the sort of games we should be winning. And these are the sort of games at the minute that we're not. Ruben Richardson kept the most clean sheets in the entire league last year. And this season, we can't buy a clean sheet, let alone actually earn one. And now, it seems our goals are drying up as well. Barely created anything against Borussia Dortmund. We've barely created anything against Leeds United. And with Manchester United next, I don't know, is this going to get any better, lads? With 12 minutes to go, we're still 1-0 down here at home. Maybe we've been... Well, I say we. Maybe I've been expecting a bit too much from this team. 2-0 down now through Yusuf Musa. Maybe getting to the Champions League at the end of last season gave me false hope of maybe challenging for a title this year. At the moment, we don't look likely of being able to maintain a Champions League top 4 fight, let alone actually challenging for the title. It is a very competitive league, as we've said before, but if you can qualify for the Champions League one year, then you've got to be able to back that up the next. And sat in 9th, we are not doing that. Manchester United, top of the table. James Ambrose in goal, the former Fulham goalkeeper. Alvaro Fernandez, Okoli, Bastoni and Nicolas Kotza. Carlos Soler, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg and Pedri at 92. Anthony Julian Alvarez and Wilfred Gnonto on the left. Weird to see Julian Alvarez in the red of Manchester, not the blue of Manchester, but they are top of the table and flying so far this season, Manchester United. We maybe flew a little bit too close to the sun last year and are certainly falling back down to earth with a bump because our wings got burned. I'm hoping that we can repair our wings and fly once more, and no better place to try and turn your form around than one of the most famous football grounds on the whole planet. Let's win at Old Trafford. Alvarez. Carlos Soler.
Oh, let's win at Old Trafford, he says. Oh, 1-0 to Manchester United.
And still no clean sheet since the opening day of the season. Fleming again. Nacho. Edwards. Oh, please. Oh. When it comes to Patreon goalkeepers, Will Hillier we can get the better of. James Ambrose, not so sure. We didn't do massively well against Fulham in previous seasons, and if he's going to be pulling off saves like that, when I'm not really going to create any sort of chances that are much more clear-cut than that, I don't know as we're going to score today. Trying our best to get out the other end, and when we did, their keeper stood firmly in the way. But even just getting the chance is better than what we did against Borussia Dortmund. Romero looking for Nacho. A little bit of space maybe. Nice run by Salah! And off the post and in! Technically off target, but still in the back of the net. We've equalised at Old Trafford, and maybe we aren't falling back down to earth. Maybe we've stabilised a bit higher and we can start soaring again. Edwards, lovely turn. Patrick Guy's there. And Bauman again. And Edwards, and around the corner here is Salah. Salah looking for Edwards. We're in again here. Oh, great save by the goalkeeper. Very nearly 2-1 to us. We've woken up, lads. We're at it again. But we're not scoring yet. Edwards will switch out to Sissoko. Salah's made a great run, but can't use him yet. Here's Guy, though. Now we use Salah. Can he turn provider? Salah to Salah. Wide. Very nearly. We've got him worried. Look at the space for Nacho Salinas down the line. And what a ball if he can keep it in. Which he eventually does. Took his time in taking the bloody touch, though. Fleming. Edwards is there. And Edwards is in. And Edwards. Oh, has missed it. Looking for the far corner. And finding only the corner of the stand, not the goal. He's definitely sliced that horribly on his weak foot. Such a shame. Really good move. Romero looking for Schultz. Salinas is with me. Lasse Schultz bursting. Bursting. Lasse going all the way. Lasse Schultz. What a save. Lasse Schultz. Terrible header. Oh, and he's flattened me. We could have won it. We maybe should have won it. I don't feel like I could have actually squared that to Nacho, even if I wanted to. Because the defender that was in the way. Salinas. Lasse's on the run again. Oh, it's a great tackle by Højbjerg. With seconds to go, we get another last-minute game-changing goal. No. One straight into Pierre-Emile Højbjerg again, who's done his job in that position and in that role. Well, it's better than we were against Dortmund, but it is still not a win. But points are ticking over again in the Premier League, so I can't complain too much. And we were the better side there for the majority of the game. That is as promising a display as we potentially could have hoped to put in at Old Trafford. It would have changed the entire outlook of our next couple of months. We could have found a winner. We tried to find a winner. We couldn't. Now, we welcome AC Milan to Patreon Park, which used to be a fortress, but at the minute, it really isn't. So let's attempt to make it a fortress again then, shall we? Mike Maignan in goal for AC Milan. Fikayo Tomori starts for them. We, of course, have his regen at the club now. Chancellor Mbebe and Nkapie, their three-back. Leao, Maya, Peroni and Nico Williams, with Szoboszlai sat behind Broja and Cabral. They do have an ageing Harry Kane on the bench as well. But this would be a fantastic show of strength for us at this level if we can get even just a point against AC Milan. And basically, on the back of the defeat to Dortmund, but the draw against Manchester United, one of those has to be an outlier. One of them can't be the norm. And I hope it's the 3-0 defeat that is the outlier and isn't the new norm. And we'll be able to prove that we're still a decent side. Alex Salah! 1-0 AFC Chesnoid inside the opening 10. Broja. It's a lovely spread ball out to Rafael Leao, who is their joint highest player alongside Fikayo Tomori, and certainly the most dangerous attacking player. Richardson making the save at the near post. It was never really going to go in from that sort of angle, but they're going to be dangerous throughout here, AC Milan, for sure. They're starting to get their act together with regards to their passing. They had a little bit of a slow start for sure, but they're building a head of steam now. And I'm a little bit worried that they're going to come back into the game, go up a couple of gears, and put us really on the back foot. But always, 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 with 3 at the back, if you attack too much and commit too many, you will make yourselves vulnerable to the counter, and that probably is going to be our best avenue for a second goal here. A great game so far, Enrico Bianchi, Romero, Fleming. Bianchi's in, and he surely this time will tuck it home. Enrico had one very well saved by Magnon, but on this occasion, he's just straight up missed the target. That's not good enough. That's where Tom Edwards would have buried it. But he kind of got a red card. Into Lovromea. And Nico Williams Jr. out on the right-hand side. Laid back nicely. Artur Cabral forward. Nico again. Fancy nutmeg, but Francisco steps in. We're having to defend as best we possibly can to keep AC Milan out here at the minute. Amanda Broja finds Rafael Leao. His dribbling is what worries me the most. Thankfully, his passing is a little bit wayward. They're being quite flamboyant in some of their passing attempts. It works sometimes, as you saw against Romero, and on others it doesn't. They're still leaving loads of space at the back. Loads of space at the back. If I can find the right pass at the right time to the right man, then surely it's a matter of time before we score a second goal. I just can't seem to get it past Mike Magnon again for the time being. Now, to Cabral, it's beautifully flicked back. Broja, angles tight. Richardson, oh, holds on at the second time of asking. Thankfully, our lead is intact at half-time. I thought for a moment this kit might be cursed, but we're all right this time around. It's poor from Milan. Really, really poor. And who's going to win that foot race? It's Bianchi! He's going to have his goal. It's fully deserved from him as an individual and from us as a team. Again, AC Milan's mistake leads to our improvement of scoreline. He's just got enough to shake off the man. He's hit the target but been saved. He's missed the target and now he's been able to get it past the keeper and between the sticks. We've extended our lead, and despite the questionably embarrassing defeat to Borussia Dortmund, with 2 wins in the first half of the Champions League group stage, we're actually going to be in a particularly good spot for progressing to the knockout stages in our first European campaign. Into Fleming. Romero's arriving again, utilising for the umpteenth time that space in behind. And if we can find Nacho with the ball here, we could have a third and seal it. Oh, it's a lovely through ball right through the heart of the defence. And AC Milan, really out of nowhere, have themselves a goal back. Just with all the space we've been exploiting out wide in their attack, or in their defence, sorry, they've just split my defence right down the middle. One ball inside, one ball through the gap, and wham! They're back in it. Salinas, Fleming, it's opened up a little bit. Gave it a go. Didn't quite come off, but worth an attempt for sure. Now with AC Milan in the resurgence now in this game, I might need to make a couple of changes to try and ensure that they don't get themselves a second goal and come back leveling it. And they couldn't have come much closer. That had me significantly worried at the near post there. That was going to find its way in between the sticks. Joba's like, Patrick Guy read it, and he's gotten away from the second man as well. Lovromea can't cope with the run of the former West Ham man, and he's taking their whole side apart here. Find the right pass. It's Alex Salah, who's already got one today, and he's not going to add to it. Mike Magnon has done his bit today, for sure, for their back line. Francisco da Costa could be up for this. It's going to fall to Enrico Bianchi, or is it? Who's going to win that header? Enrico's done very well. Fleming in short to Romero. He won't score from there. Guy hasn't got the room, but Alex Salah does again, but it's poor this time. Leao down the line into Armando Broja. And here's Cabral.
Oh, where's that going?
Oh, the diving header. Very nearly finding his way into the back of the net. We desperately need these 3 points. And when we were 2-0 up, I thought we were absolutely certain for them, especially with the way we were creating chances and looked like maybe scoring a third. But AC Milan scoring one back has really put things into question. And now they're trying to come through the middle again. Here's Nico Williams Jr. for the second time. Cabral, Szoboszlai, Broja, no! As the clock ticks into stoppage, the former Chelsea and Southampton man finds the back of the net, and it is 2-2 at Patreon Park. And this may have been a fortress, but our fortress walls keep on crumbling. 2-2 now here. Oh man, we draw with AC Milan and lose a really solid 2-0 advantage. We had plenty of chances in the game to score more goals than that as well, and we'll rue those missed opportunities for not being able to see it through. We were 1-0 up at half-time. Lyon were 1-0 up at half-time against Manchester City as well, and neither of us have been able to see that through. It's a point only, which means we sit on 4 in the league table so far. AC Milan sit on 5, and you imagine Dortmund have beaten Zagłębia Lubin, so they'll be on 7. So we still sit 3rd in the group, I believe, after this round of fixtures. In the league, our situation is certainly recoverable. We're not out of it by any means. It's still only 8 games into the season, but with Manchester City next and Chelsea after that, followed by AC Milan again, and then Wolves at home, it's not necessarily going to be an easy situation in tomorrow's episode either. But fingers crossed we can come up with the results that we need tomorrow, and today might be a little bit of one that isn't necessarily the new rule of thumb. We are indeed 3rd on 4 points. Zagłębia, unfortunately for them, just aren't cut out for the Champions League, it seems. At the minute, I'm not sure whether we are either. With City, Chelsea, and then AC Milan again to come tomorrow. We hope for better, but we don't expect better. We shall wait and see how things progress. Thank you very much for watching today. We'll have Tom Edwards back for European action next time around as well, which certainly will make things easier for us and give us more of a competitive edge. I'll see you tomorrow.